To make the clubhouse appear, we get to say the magic words. Miska, Mooska, Mickey Mouse. Say it with me.
We've got a flying mouse to kill.
Disney sheds record 11.7 million subscribers. Way to go, guys. Announces price increases and password crackdown. Hey, I'm all for cracking down on passwords, but, let's be honest about that one little segment right there. Bob and the people over there at Disney are of the opinion that if they crack down on the passwords, those people who no longer have access are going to be more than willing to open up their wallets and join the Disney family. A lot of times when people are using other people's passwords, it's because, one, they don't want to pay for it, or two, they can't afford to pay for it. So I think they're really off on that one. And the fact that they have 11.7 million subscribers that they have lost. Now, to be fair about that, a lot of that is coming from India. Over here in the United States, between the last two quarters, the fiscal quarters, they've lost somewhere around 700,000 subscribers. And as of yesterday, you can count me in as one of them. I have decided that I just don't like what Disney is doing anymore. Their streaming content is terrible. There's too much political agenda involved with anything they're doing now. And then you got actresses like Rachel Zegler out there talking about Snow White and how it's just not going to be the same movie. The prince is not going to be there to rescue her. And he's also a bit of a stalker. Now, I've gone through that in my last video, so I'm not going to rehash that. But let's be honest about it. Disney has given us some very, very bad stuff. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny was the last Disney film that I saw at the theater, and it was terrible. It was terrible. Phoebe Waller-Bridge was so obnoxious, the way they treated Indy in this. And apparently, while they were making this movie, they had to reshoot it because they had to take out so many times that she was picking on him because of his age. This is an Indiana Jones movie, people, and we have Phoebe out there acting like she's the star.
You have a magical fairy that makes you fly. And a gaggle of children that do your bidding with a princess that cleans up your messes while you're off gallivanting with pirates. Do you really think that you could beat Captain Hook on your own?
That is one of the examples of why subscriber count is dropping on Disney+. The way they just did Peter Pan here. Wendy tearing him down, smacking him around. No respect for the character. Peter Pan looks like he's about to cry. This is not the Peter Pan that we all knew and love. Here's another example of why people are abandoning Disney+. Pixar releasing Lightyear. They was all set to come out into the theaters, then they decided to play a little politics with the movie, and at the same time, Disney decides to go to war with Florida over whether or not kindergartners up to 3rd grade should be taught sex education, and the parents in Florida flat out said, no, we don't want that for our kids. Disney has just gone so far off the reservation that people are just so tired of it. It's just a bad situation that Disney has found himself in. And unless they can get back on track, I don't see a light at the end of the tunnel for them. Now, I think the only way that we are going to save Disney, and it's going to hurt, but I think a lot more people need to drop their subscriptions to Disney+.
It occurs to me that the best way you hurt rich people is by turning them into poor people.
Okay, then we have this article right here. Disney's failing remake strategy is trashing its legacy. And the honest truth about it is that's exactly what they're doing. You got maybe 1 or 2 films out there that everyone's liked. I mean, personally, I thought the remake of Aladdin wasn't bad. The guy playing Jafar wasn't as motivated, or rather wasn't as powerful, menacing character like the Jafar from the animated one. But I think Disney is on the wrong track, And if they don't change course soon, they're going to have problems. And what I mean by problems is, let's think about this. They are 95% complete on Lilo and Stitch. They're making Moana. And now they've got only 30% complete of Snow White. And it's just people have had enough of this. Not to mention the fact that they want to throw their political agendas into it. We don't want to be lectured to. We want to watch a movie. And it's time for you at Disney to come up with some original, politically free movies. And as long as Disney continues to produce films like Thor, Love and Thunder, they will never see clear profits again. This type of film has got to stop. And they need to stop remaking classic animation and start coming up with original ideas again without any political agendas. Until this happens, the clear signal that we need to send to Disney is, until you stop, we are dropping our subscriptions to Disney Plus. I know it's a painful idea to drop Disney Plus, but when you consider the long-term effect that it would have, putting them right again, forcing them to respect the major audience that subscribes to for their products. At the same time, it will also give them the opportunity to repair this damage. Once they see that the audience is walking away, they will finally wake up and realize, we've got to fix this. We just have to. I grew up with Disney. I love it that my kids got involved with Disney, but Universal has come along and just blown Disney out of the park with all the characters like Poe, Puss in Boots, Shrek. It's just, and the Minions, of course. Disney's got serious problems, and they need to right their ship. And I think the only way to do that is for the fans of Disney to walk away. And after all, a 25% increase in Disney Plus is just ridiculous when everybody is barely hanging in there right now with their finances. Well, I'm going to end the video, but I would love to hear your thoughts, your comments. Tell me what you think. Should you pull your account? Should you cancel your Disney Plus? Let me know. I really would love to hear it. Until the next time, my friends, God bless.